Welcome to Unprofessional Movie Discussion, and today we are discussing Sicario, Day of the Soldado. So this movie really focuses on the cartel's human trafficking from Mexico to the US border. We see one of the attempts where one of the Mexicans have a bomb and something like that. Yeah,
have a suicide vest or something.
Suicide vest kind of thing to blow himself up. Because the Mexicans that got over that. No way. They said the Mexicans were born in the US. Yeah. So the Mexicans that actually crossed the border were born in US, but then joined the cartel gang, go to Mexico and deal whatever they want to deal, like drugs or human trafficking. Pause.
Drugs, money, weapons.
Well, it's your turn now.
So yeah, like all cartels, they do anything: drugs, weapons, human trafficking, and then the same kind of bombing gets done at a supermarket in the States, where 4 people blow up and about 14 people are killed, and so the CIA, FBI order Josh's character to use any measures necessary to start a war between the cartels, so the cartels more or less kill each other off, or try to kill so that as many cartels are as gone as possible.
So as it's has its focus on Roland's story, it also has another story going on with this kid that's joined his cousin because he has he has a passport to get from America to Mexico. He can do more things, and so he meets up with the cartel leader, and he has some deals, and the kid's pretty cold at times, isn't he?
Yeah, he is pretty cold at times, but he does seem to have a good heart.
Yeah, he goes with the flow, but then I guess he has kind of questioning, but not to the part where he had to shoot that guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the story is sort of so it's 2 stories, or kind of like a 3-story split, really. It has your main story, it splits off with this kid, and then when one of Roland's old friends, he used to be in a cartel as well, or used to be part of a big family that was killed off, then he has a story that branches off from that one. So it's 3 stories. One's to hunt and kill, one's to protect the kid to get to the American border, and one works with the cartel to... Yeah, so it's just 3 different little stories that eventually intervene, come together as one story, which works really well. I like that. Wait. finish talking about mine. Yeah, it's your turn.
Wait. So yeah, you have basically almost basically the same team working with Josh's character as he did in the previous movie. So they're a very tight knit group, and you got this other person who's more of a bounty hunter, of a hitman, and like he's a necessary evil part of the group. But he's a pretty good character. He's good at what he does. So yeah, they make it look like a rival cartel's gone to kidnap who turns out to be the princess to the king of one of the cartels. So instead of just killing off the cartel king, just thinking the cartels might destroy themselves from within, they want to make a full-on war within all the cartels. So they kidnap her as a part of that, and then they make it look like that they rescued her and try to sort out a way to get her back to her father and all that.
Yes. There's a really cool scene. So the convoy's traveling. Now it's kind of confusing because I thought they went back to America, but I think they were still in Mexico.
Yeah, I know. It was kind of confusing. It looks like that they were in the States, but they were still in Mexico.
but it's like they went to the hangar, and I think but the hangar was in Texas.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden they're on the convoy, and the Mexican federal police are assisting them or something to go somewhere. But anyway,
it's like they're being a lead convoy.
Yeah.
Like they are leading them to a specific place, such as where they're wanting to go.
Yeah.
And they're like clearing the roads on the way there, that kind of thing.
Yeah, but then they turn onto a dirt road, and Roland's character's not liking this, and it was an ambush the whole time, and the cartel and them like trying to kill him, and they kill everyone, and then his boss is like super pissed. It's like you turn on the federal Mexican police and stuff, and he's like, well, hey, you know what? They shot us first, you know. So yeah, you know, we had no choice. It's crazy.
Yeah. She basically went on to say, you're supposed to start a war with the cartels, not a war with the Mexican government.
Yeah.
It's like, it's not our fault, they shot first.
Yeah. So the girl and his friend, they get split, they get separated. I can't remember the names, you know, it's so bad.
Yeah, no.
Well, we can't remember the names, but they get split off, and he's trying to get her back to America. So this is where the story is all intervened. So he's activated the locator thing that he was carrying, and the kid from America going to Mexico is in Mexico, ready to get some Mexicans into America, and the girl and the guy are at the place to be put into America. And now this is where it all gets all messy, because the Brolin's team are like hours out. He gets ID'd by the kid, who then, you know, gets beat up, tied up, gagged, hood over, and shot in the face by that kid.
Yeah.
And they're like, too late, let's just get the kid. And now the order now is to kill the cartel's daughter.
Yeah.
But Josh is like, nah, and the guy's like, what are you doing? The mission is to kill her. And he's like, how am I gonna kill a kid? And took her back to America. And the other guy who got shot in the face, he's alive. It's like, well, he got shot through the cheeks, pretty much.
Yeah.
So like I think like maybe through the cheekbone and then through the cheek itself.
Maybe.
It looked like it. But yeah, but he's like, yeah, then I thought he was like dead. Like he got up, he got a car, and then he went off road, and I thought, oh my god, okay, he's probably dying because of blood loss.
Yeah. Because they make it look like he got shot because of how how bad the bag was over his head. You made it look like it was shot here, but
Yeah.
it was actually shot here, like straight through cheeks, potentially losing some teeth or and stuff off. But he's actually alive,
Yeah.
and he's starting to feel the side effects of the blood loss, dizziness, and nearly falling unconscious again. Even though he's just so determined to do what he's trying to do.
Yeah. So after all that, it becomes 1 year later, and that kid has like all tats now, he's all gangstered up and everything.
Yeah.
And then that guy comes along and he's all like, hey, do you want a job? Or something.
Yeah.
You know? At that point I was like, oh man, he's gonna kill him. And then I realized like, wait a minute, he didn't see who shot him.
Yeah.
But the kid's like super scared and everything.
Yeah, you could see the scaredness in the kid's eyes.
Yeah.
He went from being this tough-looking gangster to like, oh shit,
Yeah.
shit. He remembers that he shot him, but does he know that he shot him?
Exactly. Now, the ending looks like it's gonna finish off into like another sequel.
Yeah,
I think it looks it's pretty open.
Yeah.
It's pretty open.
Yeah, and there was a point where there was going to be a movie set around that particular character because he's supposed to be a hitman, because that's what the title actually translates to.
Yeah.
Okay? So that's what he is. He's a bounty hunter slash hitman, and that's what he's offering the kid, to be a job like that. So yeah.
Yeah.
If there ends up being a sequel, hopefully it's as good as the previous two.
I give this movie, I'm gonna give it 3.5. It's good action. I think the reason why I'm giving it 3.5, even though it's a nice story and it builds characters, there is some points in the movie where it sort of drags a little, and you're like, well, it's sort of dragging it. Yeah, I think there's just one point in the movie, I was like, yeah, man, I thought this movie would be finished. You know, there's a point in the movie where you think, hey, this should be finished by now.
Yeah.
But in the end, it was a good movie. If there's a sequel, I'll probably watch it. So yeah.
I would also give it a half, because sometimes some of the pacing was very slow, like some of the side story bits with the Mexican gang kid felt slow and felt unnecessary at the time, but by the end of the movie it all fits in, and so you understand why everything that happens, which is a good thing. And so yeah, I'd say 3.5, and it's a good movie, a good follow-up, and hopefully the sequel is just as good, if not better.
Yeah. Well, one cool thing, I guess it's not a nice thing, is like the guy who's the hitman, when he lost his family and stuff, and he's with that little girl, it's sort of like
his chance to redeem himself,
like
or to succeed where he previously failed.
Yeah, it was like, it's so weird. The girl really like trusted him, even though he's kidnapped her.
Yeah. And there's potentially gives off a vibe of a cold-hearted killer.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye.